So we are at site at Northgate, and I've been saying it is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, and fastest property project in this part of the world. Over the next 18 months, we are looking at manufacturing and availing over 8,000 stands of different sizes, starting from 400 square meters, that's times 2 your normal high density stand, to 1,200, which is slightly smaller than the size of low density suburbs. 1,200 is the type of stand that you are likely to see in a membrane, so it's medium density. Not only are we going to be looking at the stands, but we're also going to be looking at superstructures. A unique perspective about the project is you are going to be having 5 or 6 architectural designs that will be rolled out across the entire estate. It's going to be gated, and an easy example of what we are trying to create here is almost identical to Senton in South Africa. The only difference is this is Northgate in Harare, where Senton is part of the Greater Johannesburg. So it's an exciting project, and we believe will deliver quality homes and quality housing to Zimbabweans across the globe. Interested and excited about what we have seen so far. A story on the development within 2 weeks got more than 100,000 hits. That tells you the level of excitement around it. We were in South Africa, in Midrand, promoting the project. About 500 people came, but when we went to Birmingham, almost 2,000 people, mostly Zimbabweans in the diaspora, came to have a look at what we are putting together. And a special thanks to the partners that we are working with. When we were in Birmingham, we had 33 partners. But for this specific project, we do have partners like SIF, we do have partners like Property Shop. Masimba is the main player on the ground in terms of the manufacturing of stands and infrastructure. So we're excited as CBZ to be delivering this project. Oh, the first phase itself is 150 million US dollars. When I look at the entire project, I think we are almost looking at $500 million. So that is the size of investment that will go into it in terms of the value of the stands and the value of the properties. So high level, you are looking at a $500 million US dollar project when it's finally delivered. Over 1,000 hectares, and like I said, 8,000 homes and stands. It is a thin market, but the way we have done it is we are providing facilities even for the first stage, which is when it comes to the stands. So with a 20% deposit, you get 5 years to pay for your stand. The price is 65 US dollars a square meter. So if it's 400 square meters, you multiply that by 65, you calculate 20%, which is the deposit that will be required, and then you get to pay for the stand over a 5-year period. I'm sure when it comes to superstructure, similar, if not better, facilities will be put in place to make it easy for our people to participate in the project. There's a lot of green around the project. Solar is going to be key, which is green energy. And just making sure that all aspects of the environment are respected and protected. So there is a study that was done by EMA, and is to make sure that we abide by the minimum standards and actually improve on the minimum standards. So we are looking at a project that is environmentally friendly. The mortgage market is thin, so how are we going to make it easy for our people to be able to participate? And we would want all Zimbabweans who want to have a home, who want to have housing, to be able to participate. And whatever successes we'll carry from this project, we would want to implement them in other projects. Because 8,000 is a big number, but I'm sure the demand for housing is more than 1 million. So we will be using this as a test case and making sure that we carry the successes to other projects, and also making sure that we minimize the risks and we minimize the downside.